everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lauren and I am currently pregnant with baby number 2. We do know we are having a boy. I will link our gender reveal just right up here when we found out what we were having. And yeah, we have a almost 3-year-old boy, and I'm excited to add another little boy to our family. Like I mentioned, this is my 31-week update, so I'm going to be going over weeks 27 to 30 and kind of how I've been feeling and all of that. There is little section of TMI, so if you do not want to hear about that, totally understand. I do give a warning though, prior to talking about a few of those TMI things. So I'm going to start with cravings today. So last update, I mentioned that I really wasn't craving much, but now that I am like full into my 3rd trimester, I just want to eat. I want to eat carbs, and cheese, and everything bad, and Slurpees. Ooh, yes, Slurpees. Yeah, just nothing healthy, which is not good, but yeah, those are kind of carbs, pizza, McDonald's cheeseburgers, milkshakes, all the bad stuff. So I just had my 30-week doctor's appointment a couple days ago. So I did get my Tdap shot. So for those of you who aren't familiar with what a Tdap shot is, where I live, they used to just give you your Tdap, which is your tetanus and your whooping cough vaccine, once every 10 years. But now they believe that giving it to the mom when she's pregnant, I believe it is after 27 weeks, gives immunity to the baby for whooping cough. We've had a few whooping cough outbreaks where I am, and so yeah, it just protects against the baby. Really, there's no side effects. I've had a sore arm for about 3 days, but that is typical with any vaccine. I did pass my glucose test, which I assumed I would since I passed it with my son and I've had no symptoms of gestational diabetes, but I passed the glucose test, but my iron is quite low, like quite low. So I am on iron pills 2 times a day, which if you have ever had anemia, you know that they kind of they slow things down in the digestion, which when you are getting this far into pregnancy, things are slowed down anyways. So that's fun. Yeah, baby is growing right on track. So my doctor believes that baby, my circumvallate placenta is not affecting the baby at all. We will find out next week when I have my 32-week ultrasound, but my measurements and everything are exactly where they're supposed to be. So that is great news, makes me feel good. Baby is definitely growing. I'll show you in a few moments when I do the bump shot, but he's growing. I feel like this last month, he has definitely grown. So as far as symptoms go, this is going to be the TMI portion of today's video. So if you don't want to hear about a few of these things, just jump forward a few moments to the bump shot. This is your warning. So I'm going to start with the, common symptom. I mean, all of them are common, but the most basic symptom is rib pain. And I had this with my first pregnancy, but yeah, he is right up in my ribs. Having a short torso and a husband who is very tall, I grow long babies. So he has not a lot of places to go and hide, so he gets right up in my ribs, which is quite uncomfortable, but so far, because I have not been working, is totally tolerable. There's some days I just literally have to push him out of my ribs. I have started to notice my breast starting to leak. I know if I wear gray, there's sometimes some some spots there. So I guess, I mean, I never had problems with that with my son. Even when I was breastfeeding, I never had to wear breast pads, never had leaky breasts. So it's a little different, but I find as long as I'm wearing a bra with a bit of padding, I'm okay right now. But I guess I should maybe go get some breast pads just just in case I don't want to have any oopsies while I'm out in public. That, and then the discharge. I know this is common. I know this is normal. Your body's just getting ready. But yeah, the increase in discharge, really, it's just so annoying. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about that, is just there is a large increase of discharge. You know, if you have this and it doesn't look normal or there is any fragrant, I would definitely talk to your doctor about it, because it could mean that there's an infection, but mine is just normal. We'll just leave it at that. It's normal. Alrighty, so before I go ahead and show you the bump, big beautiful bump, I'm just gonna talk about my weight gain. So far I have gained about 22 pounds this entire pregnancy, which I'm quite happy about. I think having a almost 3-year-old to chase around definitely helps keep me active. And yeah, so I've been feeling good. 22 pounds so far at 31 weeks. And I have noticed a few new stretch marks on my belly, but I was prone to them with my first. I got quite a few on my hips and then in my thighs. So, I mean, I was expecting them. I just was hoping I wouldn't have them yet. But anyways, I'll show you the bump shot. Okay, so this is my 31-week bump. He is, like I mentioned, definitely has grown this past month. Couple new stretch mark here, and then there's another one down in here that I've gotten. I've just been applying lots of lotion and body butter to it. But yeah, that is the bump. All right, so that is it for my 27 to 30 week update, the last month or so. I find that with baby number 2, I am way more relaxed. Things are just, I don't know, pretty easygoing. You kind of almost forget some days that you are pregnant, other than having like this giant beach ball that you are dragging around. But I find I'm so busy during the day with my toddler that you don't really have time to think about every little pinch or twitch or pain or things like that. So I am definitely finding I'm way more relaxed, which is a good thing, definitely a good thing. I'm not to the point where I don't want to say neglectful, because I'm not, but like I'm not to the point where I'm like dismissing. That's probably the best word, dismissing things, but I'm definitely way more chill than I was with my first. But yeah, that, like I said, that was my update. I'm going to try to do them every, 2 weeks now, since my doctor's appointments are going to be a lot more frequent. But, with this pandemic and having a toddler already, life is unpredictable. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you are subscribed to my channel and make sure you hit the like button. I'd love to, connect with you guys and create this great mommy community that we've got going so far. So thank you again so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye guys.